Yes. Oh God. Ah. 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 Oh, that can't be good. Ah. What a beautiful day to play some more Shipbreaker. Tell you what, and another great day to even drink some Dr. Pepper. Because you know what? As we all know, Dr. Pepper is probably one of the best drinks out of this entire God-given world. And if you think otherwise, I'm going to need you to leave a comment down below on why you think otherwise and why you think that you're wrong, because I think Dr. Pepper was made by the gods themselves. Hello there, DigiDs, and welcome back to another beautiful episode of Hardspace Shipbreaker. This is my lazy series. This is the series where I could stand around and actually just kind of talk about whatever I want. Not have to care about the editing so much, not have to insert so many jokes or care about the jokes, where I can kind of just give like life updates, more or less. I'm going to repair all these. Because you know what? In the last Hardspace Shipbreaker episode, you know what? I didn't really talk a whole lot. In fact, I actually didn't talk at all because it was kind of a very long day and I have a whole lot to talk about. So there was kind of a, you know, bittersweet kind of attitude. It's like, it was whatever. So I just kind of did an ASMR type of, you know, style. It just, didn't really feel like doing much, you know. I'm going to go ahead and actually upgrade this durability drain so we don't have to worry about that anymore in lifetime. We're getting close to almost being fully upgraded on some of this stuff. And you know, helmets? No, not the helmet, work suit. Can I upgrade the integrity? Because I seem to accidentally kill myself a lot. So let's go ahead and put a couple points into that, why don't we? And on top of that, let's go ahead and give ourselves, I'd say, some heat resistance, because I also died by the fire once. But yeah, you know, last episode I didn't get to talk about a whole lot because there really wasn't a whole lot really going on. At least not yet. And you know what? Now there is quite a bit more to talk about. You know, since then, I've been at my job for almost an entire month, you know, my brand new job, which to those of you who don't know, I have started a new job working in the aerospace industry. I know, amazing. No, I'm not sitting there working on like NASA parts or whatever. That's actually just down the hall for me. But I'm starting at the bottom of the totem pole. Well, you know, real quick though, what should I be going for? I kind of want to get a whole bunch of points, but maybe I should be going for the most money. It's 35 million, 28 million, 14 million, 17, 32, 33, 12, 31, 14. I'm going to go ahead and say, I guess we got to go do this one. It's the most points and it's the most money. All right, let's do it. But yeah, so I started working for, I'm not going to say where, because obviously that is going to, you know, dox myself. There is probably the better part of, yes, I will go ahead and start this one. There's probably the better part of like 20 different sites around the entire world. So, you know, and there's probably, I think there's like 9 of them in the US. So I guess go ahead and guess, I suppose, if he wants. It's not even technically at their site. It's a little bit different, but point is that I've started. Oh, Weaver.
Watch out now. You're gonna want to be a touch more delicate.
Kato. Oh, Kato.
I'm so sorry. Kato, what in the hell are you doing? I'm so sorry, Mr. Rhodes, sir.
Kato, you're on hot water, man.
Okay,
Can I take this whole thing off?
Please stop. I need to
Yes, I
hear
can.
from you. You have received full shipbreaker training, right?
Yes, I have. These ships are different. They're more complicated.
So you want to be trained on every single ship that might possibly show up in the yard? What about just basic problem-solving skills? Honestly,
Al, you need to be
Kato,
nicer
I'm
to
a little
Kato. He's
surprised
trying,
you're even
man.
here.
Come on now.
Al, come on
Yeah,
now.
Weaver, you show him what.
In management, we have a saying: disagree and commit. You can disagree
Disagree
with a
and commit.
decision, but you must commit once it's been made. I may say disagree with your place here, Kato, but you are a Lynx shipbreaker, and I am committed to that. Are you committed, Kato?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get back in there and try it again.
Al, you need to be nicer on Kato. And also, I love it when that railgun fires off. I heard a little bit of a blip in the background, so I knew I had to take a look real quick. But Mike, you know, Hal's trying his best, trying to keep Hal off our backs. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, back to the main story is that I have now been working at aerospace for a better part of a month, but I am at the very bottom of the totem pole. Okay, I'm not gonna sit there and act like I'm doing some spectacular work, you know. But you know, I am basically. Ooh, is that a data drive? Maybe if we have time, we can go ahead and listen to that after we're done breaking down the ship. Yeah, you know, I'm not doing necessarily anything too spectacular. I am essentially just packaging air turbines and other parts like Ram air turbines, like A321s, A350s, and stuff like that, and go ahead and kind of packaging them up and just really putting them in boxes. Nothing necessarily too fancy or, you know, too spectacular. But you know what? It is a pay raise. It has been going honestly pretty well. The environment is really lax. You know, I've been kind of having fun with it, you know, in a sense. And it's surprising to how lax it really is. Like, honestly, I cannot express enough that when I had past jobs, you know, working in like tire places or like distribution centers or factories and stuff like that, you know, there was always a constant need of just like work. Okay, you get your day to start, you got to keep on going. You have a quota to meet. You got to keep on going, got to keep on moving. And then here I am now working in the aerospace industry. And it's like everyone's got their phone. You're encouraged to have your phone with you because we all talk with our phones. Going to kind of keep on collecting all this stuff around. We all talk with our phones and communicate with our phones. We're taking pictures and all that stuff. We're not allowed to share the pictures. So, you know, hey, you know, to even earlier, I think when I was talking about the 321s and 350s, I might put up a couple of photos of like examples because I can't put up photos that I've taken, but I can put up a couple of photos of like ones I could like find on Google Images and stuff like that. I really need to depressurize all of this. Is there a good way to really do that right now? We do have a lot of atmospheric regulators, which is actually pretty good. So that way we can kind of start to depressurize a lot of this. Maybe not necessarily some of these rooms, but don't have to worry about that too much. I say, ooh, what do I want to do about this? Okay, but yeah, so I'm going to put a couple photos on what I've been doing. We mostly just packing, but hey, I'm making about like $2 more than what I used to, which is pretty good. Making like $25 plus an hour. And then, you know, you get like raises like every 90 days. It's really relaxed. So like they're like near the end of the day, I don't have anything to do. So I actually just end up going to like our workout place, like our workout station. I'll go ahead and depressurize all this. This might not work out the best, honestly. Can I depressurize this if I open up this door, or is this going to be like a problem? Can I like hold on? Yeah, that's going to be a slight problem. And there goes that atmospheric regulator. Wonderful. But yeah, even near the end of the day, I don't really have anything to do. So I kind of just go out to our workout room. They've got like full equipment. I can just go, well, I just work out. I've been doing like, you know, bench presses. I've been doing like leg lifts, been doing like arm things and all that fun stuff. And oh, this is going to be a problem as soon as I do this, huh? Oh God, what do I want to do? So I think I'm going to go ahead and no, I don't want to take any of that off. I want to get to the exterior hole right now, but in order to do that, this is going to be a problem. Okay, activate this and hold on to the door. Hold on to the door. Okay, please, nothing hurt me. Nothing hurt me. A couple of pieces flying around. I probably needed that. Yeah, that's another regulator, of course. How do I get to the outside hull of this ship? I've been trying to find a way, and I haven't been necessarily so lucky. There should be a door around here somewhere, kind of like a hatch that just goes to the outside, but there's nothing. I know it's got to be in one of these directions, and I'm just completely blind. I'm just not seeing it. You know, it can't be, you know, the reactor room, right? Go ahead and open this up. Gonna do the air depressurization again. Oh, it's gonna depressurize first for me? You couldn't have just done that before? Okay, well, that goes to the outside, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up this door then. Is this gonna... Yep. Oh, never mind. Okay, so this is gonna repressurize. This is gonna be pressurized on the other side. Yeah, okay, yeah, we have like two entire sides to this ship, which means that there's gotta be a hatch around here somewhere. And this is kind of partially a hatch, I suppose. I don't know how to get that one off. I want to start getting off all of these side beams, and oh, well, here we are. We are into the outside. Perfect. I guess that works. It's just right through the reactor room. Yes. Oh God. Oh, that can't be good. Get back. Okay. Well, that was bad. Yes, that was bad. However, not terrible. I'm not really sure how that happened. I mean, I guess I kind of understand why that happened, but I wouldn't think that it would depressurize so instantaneously. Oh, it didn't only have a single joint? Is that why? Oh boy. Okay, well, the good part is that it didn't blow up the reactor. The bad news is that it blew up everything else along the way. So I guess everything's depressurized a little bit now, so I don't have to worry so much about that. My God. But yeah, it's been a really good work environment, making more money now and all that stuff. But man, I've spent so much money lately though, on sadly enough, like, of course it's right when you start like working again. So I was unemployed for the better part of like almost 2 months because I was on like, I'm not technically unemployed, but I was on voluntary time off because we had so little work to do at my past job that they gave us the choice to like just not be at work. You know, we wouldn't get paid, but you know, just not be at work, just take voluntary time off. So I basically wasn't working for about 2 months, and I need to get some of these parts off. You're not gonna like explode and blow up the reactor any second now, are you? I don't like how that thing's kind of leaking gas at the moment. That's a little worrying. But yeah, so what was it? So I wasn't working for a couple months, and I was kind of running a little low on funds, and then, you know, here I am working again. I'm making a good paycheck, but of course now I've got all these huge expenses. So some of you may have saw in that one of my shorts, actually a recent short, is that my mower broke. I don't know what happened. I guess I was just riding it. It wasn't working well. It wasn't starting up, wasn't cranking over. And then, you know, and then I finally got it to kind of crank over and work. I was riding it for about 15 minutes, and then boom, it literally just blew the head gasket, white smoke everywhere, filled the yard. It looked almost like a fire. I wanted to go get like a bucket and like, oh, Jesus Christ, like what just happened? You know? So that wasn't working for a while. I got a head gasket. I installed it, put all the pistons and stuff back in, and now the whole thing just won't crank over again. Like it'll like sit there and it'll just like chuck, but it won't actually start. So I thought maybe it's the spark plug. I replaced the spark plug and it still won't go, which is honestly confusing to me. If anything, I could have swore it was gonna be the spark plug, but I suppose not. Don't know what that's all about. So basically I'm like, you know what, fine, I give up on this ride mower. To be fair, it was not a very good ride mower. It was a hand-me-down from the previous owner of the house. It definitely, you know, it leaked oil everywhere. The chassis was cracked, so it didn't really fit on its frame very well. It was held together by makeshift bolts and like washers and stuff like that. I had to have like I had like a turn valve for like the gas to keep it on and off because it would like leak gas. So I'd make sure to turn it off because otherwise it would sit there, leak and evaporate all this gas away. So yeah, it's, you know, honestly, I just gave up on it. Like this thing is too crappy of a piece of equipment for me to sit there and throw a whole bunch of money and time into not only learning how to fix, but just also fixing it in general. Because I mean, I'll admit, I know a little bit about engines, but the most I know is like in terms of a car. I know how to change my oil, I know how to do my brakes, and I know how to change my tires. Now, do I actually do any of that? No, God, no. I can pay somebody else to do that for me. Okay, I mean, honestly, like I hate the people who are always just like, well, why don't you just change your own oil? Because, Chad, if that is your real name, it cost me like $30 to $40 to have somebody just to change my oil for me. I'm not so broke that I can't afford like $40 when the oil can filter itself already costs only like $20 to begin with. Like it just, I can pay someone to do it for me. It's not that hard, especially like when I have someone here in town who can just do it for me. Like it's not a problem, right? But in general, yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Like, so I was not going to spend all that time trying to fix that mower. It was just, it's been abysmal. But it's been a long day in general, which kind of brings back to the mower story of just in general, and I guess all the money too, because that's right. I'm sorry. I'm so ADHD. My mind gets completely off track. Trust me, it's all going to come back around somehow. It's all going to come back around somehow. So by God, I spent a busy day in general because, you know, I went to work this morning like 4 o'clock in the morning, but I had to wake up like 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I had to go to the store and I bought myself a giant bucket. I bought myself a giant bucket because I also recently bought myself a, oh God, this engine is just completely disconnected, huh? Is that how this is going to go? Okay, hang on there for a second. Just hold still, hold still. I want to get this thing off the back because that's a good processor. Can I cut that? Is this going to be a problem? No, I can't really cut that, can I, huh? All right, you know, you're just gonna go in the bars. We are not gonna get full points for this mission at all, unfortunately, but yeah, whatever, it is what it is. That one's still attached, that one's still attached. I'm surprised the reactor did not blow up. I'm glad it didn't. But then where was I going with this? So yeah, I've spent a lot of money lately. Because I also bought a washer, I bought a mower, I had to buy glasses for my job because, you know, I guess they don't like my vision for some reason, so I had to go get glasses. Glasses for $380, right? $380 for glasses, and then the mower itself was like $380. So I spent like a good like $800 right there. I bought a washer, and that was like $650. So that is already, what are we looking at? That's already like $1,450. And then I bought a dryer for $700. So now I'm looking at like, what is that? Like that's like $2,100 after taxes and time and labor and everything. We're looking at, let's say, like $2,200 on top of that. And then what else did I have to buy? Oh, the garbage can that I bought today. The garbage can I bought today was $80. $80 for a 42-gallon trash can, a plastic trash can, $82. See, I know there's been a couple other expenses too, so I've basically spent like $2,600 in the better part of like a couple of weeks, right when I just got this new job too, which is, you know, it may as well be now, because that's when it may as well be now if I'm asking to spend all this money. Plus I gotta get new tires soon as well, winterize the car. Well, yay. Basically, what I'm saying is I'm glad that now I got this job and having to spend all these expenses, because now that I'm making good money on it at the same time. Now, onto the story of like the washer and dryer. First of all, panel, for the love of God, get out here. I'm gonna just get rid of some of these parts. You got this. Come on, get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Come on. What? You should be able to just go. Whoa. I'm glad that I didn't just smack and break my visor. Get in there. Get into the processing center. So, the laundromat in town has burned down, unfortunately. So it's been kind of it's been out of commission for the better part of like a few months at this point, if not longer. Now, in that meanwhile, luckily my parents were close enough that I was just using their washer and dryer to do my laundry every once in a while. However, my parents, as of last week, have now moved down somewhere. I might have to cut it. I guess it doesn't really matter where I say what state my parents gone to, but you know, whatever. It's YouTube. I just don't want people to be weird about it one day in the future when I become rich and famous. Yeah, I know. Laugh now. Leave your comment down below on why you're not sharing my videos around trying to make me successful. I'm sorry. Also, I don't know. Hey, if you do enjoy my videos though, if you've gotten this far into my rant, ADHD videos of Shipbreaker, then hey, you know, drop a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and let me know why you like these videos. Let me know if you shared these videos, and also let me know why you prefer Dr. Pepper over any other drink, because Dr. Pepper really is the drink of the gods. If it's anything else, you're gonna have to explain yourself, and if you agree that Dr. Pepper is the drink of the gods, and you're also gonna have to explain yourself on why it's good, you know, to offset all the people who think that it's not good, because they're just wrong. So, well, they're just saying, washer and dryer, right? So, I got a washer and dryer because, again, my parents moved and the laundromat's been burned down. It's like, okay, so I'm basically gonna have to invest into a washer and dryer. So that was like $650 for the washer, and then it was like $700 for the dryer. The dryer is actually coming on Tuesday. So I got the washer first, but the problem is that I don't have anywhere to drain the water for the washer. Like when the washer drains, you need to put the water somewhere, right? I don't have a hole or anything to just drain the water into. I do have a sewer system that's real close by that I could hook it into, but that's the thing, I have to hook it into it, right? I have to do some plumbing. I'm gonna have to get like a pump to like get the water high enough or like strong enough to pump up that high, because it's like 10 feet above the washer, right? It's like up in the ceiling, the washer's on the ground. I was going to just push all these sections off. Can we get them? Yes, we can. Are you furnace? You are furnace. You, sir, are flying away. Why don't you go ahead and aim into that processor for me? Come on back, please, and thank you. Off you go. Furnace for you. Yeah, I don't have anywhere to really hook in my washer unless I hook it into the sewer system. But in order to do that, I got one plumber to quote me $4,000 to $9,000 because they wanted to build a sub pump in my basement. You know, a sub pump being, some people may not actually know, so I guess I'll explain. Is that it's like a pump that's in the ground that's more necessarily meant to drain like groundwater that might like seep into your basement. So you put in a sub pump to drain water away at that water level to kind of keep water away from coming in from underground and keep, making your basement wet or filled with water. But I don't have that problem. I don't need a sub pump. This house has never had a sub pump. This house is like 100 years old. It's never needed a sub pump because we live up on top of a hill and it's not enough flood area. There's absolutely no reason or situation of which it would ever flood unless one of the water pipes break, which it has done before. But that's, that's going to happen even with a sub pump. If you got a water main breaking, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a bigger problem that you got to worry about than just some water coming from underground. You got water coming from above ground. That's an issue. That's not supposed to happen. Ow. Okay. Coolant tank, you get down there. So I'm like, that's way too expensive to do that. I'm not going to do that. So here comes the part of the garbage can. Why I had to go spend $80 on a garbage can. So instead of putting in a giant sub pump that worth thousands of dollars, which I don't need. I instead just got a big, like 46 gallon, 40 gallon trash can, and I just have the washer dump all of the water into the garbage can, and then I just dump out the garbage can when it's full of water, which is, you know, like after every wash, I just dump it out. Easy, right? It's something that's $80. It's so much cheaper compared to 4,000 and like 9,000. Now, I did have another plumber come by today, literally today, which is the 23rd when I'm recording this. I had a plumber come by today on the 23rd. And you know, it's funny. It's funny. He gives me a chuckle on how much of kind of, not gonna lie, kind of an asshole how he was, but like not necessarily a real asshole, but just like the most asinine comments you could have, right? So he takes a look at it, takes a look at me. I'm like, you know, I was thinking that maybe I could just put a pump into the trash can and then just, you know, take a like tube and then just like kind of, you know, pump the water from the trash can into like the sewer system. That, you know, I already got like half the system. All I got to do is now is pump it into the pipes. And I just need someone to kind of like hook it up, you know, put the pipes in. I can buy the pump. I just need someone to do like the plumbing part, you know, just get all the fixtures, make the Y joint and make the water trap and put it in there. Easy, right? I mean, honestly, it is. I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's simple. It's simple. It's just a lot of hard work because if you don't have the right fixtures, if you don't have the right parts, you know, you got to make sure you got the right lengths, and you got to like seal everything up. If it's not correct, then you just got to go back to the hardware store again and all that fun stuff. It's just time consuming, right? And I just don't have the time to do that right now. On top of a full job, working overtime. It's a Saturday, and you know, even I was still working on a Saturday. I just don't have the time to do that on top of also doing YouTube videos. You know, this is probably gonna be an hour-ish long video. I still got to edit a little bit, still got to render it, I still got to make thumbnails for it. Making YouTube videos, it takes a while. It takes a lot. You know, when I work 9 to 10 hours every single day, I guess I'm only technically scheduled for 8, but I always work like 9 or 10 hours anyway. And then I got to come home and spend like 2 to 3 hours, you know, making a YouTube video. You know, it takes a lot of time. I just don't want to always do that, you know, and I don't get home until late. So I can hire somebody to do the plumbing work for me. That's what you hire a plumber for. So get this. That's what you hire a plumber to do. So he takes a look at it. He takes a look at me. I explain what I'm kind of thinking. He goes, well, you know, you could probably do this yourself. Like, yeah, dude. Most people in a profession, most people could do themselves. A plumber, you know, a person who does construction, you know, like a plumber. Yeah, I could do my own pipes. You know, someone who works in construction. Yeah, I could build my own house. I could do my own siding. You know, if you want someone to do your gas lines, which is actually also a plumber, like, yeah, I could do my own gas lines. I could do my own electrical work if I wanted to. Yeah, sure, I could be my own electrician. But guess what? I'm not a plumber. I'm not an electrician. I'm not a construction worker. I pay people to do that job for us because we don't always have the time to do those things and spend the time to not only learn how to do a good job at it, because that's the thing. It's hard to do a good job at something. Like, I could tell you, I could easily, okay, again, I'm not going to say easily, but I could very well do the plumbing work myself and probably do the gas pipe work myself. It necessarily wouldn't be that difficult, but it'd just be a struggle. But to do it well, make sure everything's sealed up correctly, make sure that all the sizes are correctly, make sure I'm not going to be leaking sewer gas into my home and making it smelly. You know, to do it correctly, I want somebody whose expertise is to do this as their job, because it is their job to do this, because we people don't always have time to do it ourselves. So I just find it so audacious to be like, oh, well, you could do it yourself. It's like, yeah, dude, I could. He's like, well, you could just, you know, put a Y junction right there, cut out a couple pieces, get the Y junction in. You put in a P trap there, and, you know, which is, you know, just a water trap, I guess, but they call it a P trap because it kind of looks like a P, but it's a U, if anything. I don't know, I guess it kind of looks like a P, but whatever. But, he's like, yeah, you just do that, and do this, and you're done. Simple. I'm like, yeah, dude. Yeah, simple. But it's not my job. It's not my job to do that. It is your job. This is why I have you here inspecting it and looking at it to do this, to do it for me. And so I just found it so funny because basically the entire time, it wasn't just a single comment. It wasn't just like a single one-handed off comment either. He kept on saying it too. It's like, oh, well, you know, you could do it this way, and, you know, you could do it that way. And the best part was, he's just like, you know what, if you buy the pump, you know, I'll bring all like the pipes and like the junctions and stuff, and like you could give me a hand, and I'll show you how to do it. Like, brother, my brother in Christ, my brother in Christ, I'm hiring you. And he's like, oh, I could do it for like $400, $500, which is so much cheaper. But still, at the same time, like, my brother in Christ, am hiring you to do this job because I don't have the time nor willpower or, you know, necessarily knowledge to do it well when I'm hiring you to do this. So I just found it so funny. It's just, yeah, I'll show you how to do it if you give me a hand on how to do it. And also, you could just also do it yourself instead. Like, yeah, sure did. Yeah, that's, yeah. I don't know. I really don't know what else to say. Like, yeah, of course I could do it myself. A lot of people could do a lot of things themselves if we wanted to, but we don't, because that is the point of having services to pay for. Oh boy, I don't know. I guess I'm just ranting because this happened just today. I just found it so funny that was just, it's such a weird, I didn't really know how to take that comment. I'm just like, yeah. I just don't know how to process that kind of like it's mindset, you know, but whatever, it is what it is. So I'm still kind of looking to get like a plumber to do all this shit for me, right? You know, I could do it myself, but I don't want to. So I'm still looking around to get a plumber to not only do the plumbing pipes to get the washer hooked into the sewer, but I also need somebody to do my gas pipes because I also bought a dryer. A dryer's coming on Tuesday, but I don't have a gas line to go to the dryer, you know, to supply heat to the dryer to dry my clothes. All they have is, you know, right now all they can do is just sit there and tumble. You know, it's just in a circle, which, you know, hey, that will work. It works perfectly fine. But, you know, it takes like 3 times as long. But yeah, so I need someone to do my gas lines. I need someone to do my plumbing. So I'm still kind of looking to do all that. That's been my life lately. Been spending a lot of money in this crap lately. So I've been going through it so much, and I don't even know. I don't even know. But yeah, you know, I did also get a new mower though today. I did have a ride lawnmower, you know, one I was talking about earlier, which I couldn't really fix that well. I tried fixing it, wasn't the head gasket, which, you know, head gasket actually did get it to start kind of like chugging along, but you know, after the head gasket and the spark plug, it still won't really start. So whatever it is that's stopping it, I don't know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just throw the ride mower away. I probably could fix it, but whatever. So I bought myself an electric little lawnmower. I mean, not so little. It's like $400 is a Greenworks like 40 amp and like 80 amp whatever like lawnmower push mower thing. So I kind of got that going, and honestly, it works pretty well. But I had to assemble that. Don't you dare go into the furnace! Excuse me? No! Get over there! No, swing back around. Get that ass end in there, please. No, don't you, not into the furnace. There, that way. Get rid of the tether. It should just kind of pull itself in, like so. Yeah, there we go. Give it a little push in there. Beautiful. Now that's what I'm looking for. I got myself a little electric mower, which is fine, which means I now have a tiny electric mower, because I did have a tiny electric mower that I used, you know, have been using before, that my ride lawnmower couldn't really get, you know, the tougher spots. But now I have 2 electric little mowers, and I gotta tell you, I don't know why everybody gives them so much crap. Like, you know, I got a decently sized yard, you know, it takes me probably the better part of like a couple of hours to really mow everything, you know, just because of intricacies and going around like trees and like, you know, getting the edging and all this stuff, weed whacking and crap like that in general. It just takes time, right? But, you know, so I like them though. I think the only thing that really sucks about them is, well, I mean, one, you do got the battery life. So, I mean, if it is like extra thick grass, there is a chance that it'll just die on you and you won't be able to get it all done. But I do have 2 electric mowers now though, so I could really just use the second electric mower, and then by the time the smaller electric mower dies, the first one's gonna be recharged back up, and I can just go back to that one and use that. That works perfectly fine. But you know, if people be like, oh, but you need a real like push mower, you need a real like ride lawnmower. I mean, first of all, the ride lawnmowers, for the cheapest of ride lawnmowers, you're looking at like $2,400. Like, they are expensive. You could buy a crappy car for that. Like, you could literally buy an entire car. I mean, it'll be a bad car, but a car that will work for enough time, quite a while if you get lucky, that it's a full mechanical body car giant engine for the same price as a ride lawnmower. Like, that's just, I don't know why ride lawnmowers are so expensive. Honestly, they should not be as expensive as a used car. Like, a used car is an entire car. You know, I don't care what kind of, I don't care how old or whatever the car is in comparison to like a new like lawnmower. It should not be that expensive just for a ride lawnmower. I was thinking like tops be like $2,000 for like a state-of-the-art one, but no, a state-of-the-art one, like a good one, they start at like $3,600 to like $4,000, some to go like for $5,000. Like, my God, they do not have to be that much. They do not have to be that much. So point being is that I just got a couple of electric lawnmowers now, because the baby one that I got that one only cost me like 200 bucks, right? And then this new one that I just got, this bigger one, like dual blade action, and you know, it's got the bigger batteries and stuff like that. That only cost me like 400 bucks or so. So, you know, I think it was like 380 at the end of the day, but like for that price, and I still get my lawn mowed perfectly fine. Whoa, crazy. Wow. You know, and plus the thing is, I know a lot of people still like to give them crap because like if the grass is extra long, it will bog down and it can't actually like stop, and it'll like turn the mower off and it's like restart it again and then whatnot, and eat through the battery faster. But you know, honestly, that's only really going to be a problem if you let your lawn go for a long time and it gets super long, which, you know, mine was because I've been having rider mower issues, right? So it did get super long there. But for the most part, it's perfectly fine. You know, be like, oh, but still, like sometimes, like if it's been raining, the grass is kind of wet, then you're going to need a gas one to get through the power. Like my brother, guys, it is perfectly fine. It is okay. Because like the thing is too, you don't have to worry about gas with an electric mower because it's electric, right? And like the electricity is like a tenth of the price compared to gas, right? I mean, you're gonna have to fill up a gas mower probably a few times, you know, throughout like every few weeks. If you were to mow every single week, you would probably have to fill it up like probably every other week. And you know, the small little jug of gas is still going to cost you like a good 10 bucks. Like you are easily spending like 10 times the amount in terms of like, I don't know, amounts of recharges compared to refuels in price, because gas in general is just expensive. But on top of that, you also have to worry about the oil, right? You're also putting oil in it every once in a while as well, you know? But like with the electric mower, I mean, what do you got to do? Blades every once in a while? You still got to do blades on a gas mower too. Like what is there really to replace? Nothing. You know, like I guess the only problem with an electric mower is that if it breaks, it might be a little SOL, because if it breaks, not a lot of people nor components are easily available for an electric motor, because an electric motor is just kind of like usually it's like one entire housed unit, right? Unless it's like a belt that breaks like on the motor. If the motor itself goes bad, you're just kind of screwed. But like on a gas mower, there are lots of different parts that you could easily replace. However, there are also a lot of different other parts that could break on you. So I don't know. Honestly, I am team electric mower. Just gonna say I'm team electric mower. You know, I'd have a pretty decently sized yard. I would like to have a ride lawnmower if I can afford one again one day. Maybe over winter when I don't have to, you know, worry about mowing my lawn anymore and stuff like that. But maybe eventually I'll get a new one. But electric mowers work perfectly fine. I think they're a lot simpler. And the thing is too, like, again, I have a half decent sized lawn, but the thing is that most populations of the world, sadly, which, you know, live near or around cities, which mean that your lawns are probably smaller to begin with, probably smaller than mine and smaller than what most country folk are going to have, you know, like you're not going to have a very big lawn. So honestly, even a small electric mower is going to work tenfold easy enough for you in any situation to mow your little dinky yard, you know, like, I mean, I don't want to say dinky as I'm insulting your yard. You know, hey, you know, leave a comment down below. Do some of you prefer the electric mower? Do some of you prefer the gas ones? If there is a reason why you prefer one over the other, you leave a comment down below. You know, what are your opinion on this whole situation? I've been ranting on way too long about mowers. I guess that's when you know you're getting old. Like, my mower's got 2.4 heads, gasket seal, ram torque, Dodge Tough. Buy now. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just like my mowers, I guess. Okay, because it's something I gotta do like every single weekend. I may as well invest a little bit of money in research into what I have to spend most of my days off doing, right? Because now I work Monday through Friday. Let's get rid of some of these big parts. I feel like I'm just kind of nitpicking a lot of these parts off the ship. Let's get some of these bigger ones moving here. Can I move any of these off? No? Okay, I need to... What do I need to do to get this thing off? Okay, I can go ahead and disassemble this part of the wall. What does this actually even go to? Is this just a aluminum panel? Yeah, this is just an aluminum panel. Why can't I detach this? Oh, this entire section seems like it might be able to come off a little bit more easier. Structure. Oh, we've got power cells. That's fine. I'll save those because I need to detach or kind of depower off the reactor anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the power so I can do that later. Get rid of the engines pretty much as well. Okay, I need to get rid of some stuff around here. I can't get rid of this. That's radiation. Oh, but I can actually just push this out, can't I? No. Don't you come back down. Oh, all right. Well, that's coming back down then. Let's get this one out. Let's get this radiation, or this, what is this called? Yeah, it's just radiation filter. Gonna get this piece out of there. Oh, ow, 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 ow.
Radiation damage detected.
Yeah, I know radiation damage detected. I got a little close to that one. I also hurt it a little bit. Get in there, get in there. My suit is actually cracked a little bit. Don't worry about it. No, don't pay attention to the crack in your visor while you're out in zero-G space. Definitely nothing could go wrong there. Pay no attention. Let's see here. Get all these pieces going. How do I detach this then? I think I need to get off some of these more central units again. That coolant line is fully separated. I don't know how that's still powered up and functioning. Let's get rid of this airlock. This might actually be pressurized as soon as I detach this. This could be a bit of an issue. I'm kind of near the radiation again. I need to get away from this. Ow, 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 ow. Wait, where are you coming from? Why is there random radiation coming from that location? There's nothing even there. Isn't that the one that I just took out? I don't know if that's a glitch or what, but that's kind of stuck there now. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Get that piece out of here. Oh, hey, it came loose, it came loose. There we go. Now we got these pieces moving along. Get this one up out of here as well. Get this processed. And then we got the whole kind of stack going right here in the center. Get rid of this structural support. Put that in. Where did that bigger piece go? Where did that just fly off to? There you are. There you are. Come back here. One of you is going into the barge. Perfect. Get that going. And get that going. Nice. You know, hey, the channel's been doing pretty well. Oh yeah, you know, I have been working on part 3 of my series. Some of you may have saw I kind of posted a longer version of my voice acting, which was terrible. I mean, it's not supposed to be the official voice acting at all. I hired people to do some voice acting, you know, for some of the parts, and it's going to be a lot better in the end. I'm going to do some of the voice acting as well, but I'm slowly working to build part 3 of the Elite Dangerous stories. To those of you who are unfamiliar, you can always look for a video on my channel called Aspirations. Either that, or I will try to, I'll try to go ahead and make a time mark here. Let's see here. I'm at 38 minutes. So if I go ahead and put a note of that here, let's say 38 minutes. Boom, boom, do that. So I can keep note that I want to put a card here in the very top right. You should see eventually, probably any second now, if not already there, on the video to Aspirations. So yeah, I have a story that's going on with the channel. I have a story that's going on with Elite Dangerous, and I'm working on part 3. If you guys like the first 2, Aspirations and also The Awakening, and then you're definitely gonna love part 3. Part 3 is gonna be a lot more involved. It's gonna be a lot more elements to it. There's gonna be characters introduced. There's gonna be more progress of the story in general. That we're gonna be getting some more background lore and a whole bunch of stuff. I'm excited for it. I have a plan on how everything is already turning out. I have scripts written out. You know, like I said, I'm already trying to get voice actors going for some things, and yeah, it's turning out really well. I'm excited for it. The only issue is that it takes forever to get some of this stuff done, because, you know, I do work Monday through Friday. I still have to make a video every single day, and then on top of that, I still have to make videos on the weekend as well. So it's just trying to make my videos on top of also trying to find time to progress the story and get everything done with that, because I also have to go find all the B-roll footage, you know, all the B-roll footage in general, just like ships and all the angles and like kind of just camera angles and shots in general that I want to go ahead and integrate into it and all that. It takes a lot of time. This is going to explode. I kind of want to be further away from that. Please. Okay, good. I am far enough away that is not going to be an issue. Beautiful. Get that over there. You are still processor. There we go. Yeah, part 3 will probably be out in the better part of like a month. I want to say a month. It could be sooner. If everything lines up perfectly, it honestly could be out like next weekend. You know, I guess this is probably coming out on a Sunday, but I'm recording on the 23rd, so it could be like the weekend after this one comes out, which I think is next weekend. It's coming out like the 28th. I don't know. I forget how my schedule's all set up right now on the videos and content kind of side of things. You know, they're all scheduled to come out and release on certain days, and I try to keep like, because I don't release on Sundays, so sometimes I try to. I think this is gonna come out on a Saturday, and I think on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm gonna be doing Binding of Isaac. So to those of you who don't know, that Binding of Isaac was chosen as the winner because we did have a small community. I guess community. I'm not gonna say like. It's not like a raffle. It was Wait, I made a comment saying that whoever commented down below a game that they wanted to see played on the channel and got the most likes, they would be chosen as the winner, as the game that I would play. And the one that was chosen was a user called Unisop. I can never pronounce his name correctly, but you know, his suggestion was Binding of Isaac. So we're gonna be going ahead and playing Binding of Isaac. And so far, I mean, I've already played a couple of, you know, episodes and games of it, you know, even before this one comes out. So, and I honestly really like it. It seems very reminiscent of the same style as like Vampire Survivors and like 30 Seconds to Dawn and all that fun stuff, all just kind of roguelites. We need to go ahead and start getting some of the stuff out. We need to start breaking out these walls. We need to have some of these bigger units. We're still kind of trapped up in here. We need to get some of this stuff out. You are not attached for some reason. Go ahead and get these beds. I think these beds are actually stopping it. Yep, that bottom one was actually stopped. I need to get this one off because this piece is a furnace piece. Now, how long are we into the video, right? I think we're about 40 minutes, about 40-ish minutes into the video. Yeah, this was, you know, chip breakers are always kind of a long one because in general they are, I mean, well, I like to keep the whole video in because, like I said at the beginning of the video, to those of you who are unfamiliar, these are my this is my lazy series. I really like the game, really do. This is why I kind of make it my lazy series, because I can sit here, randomly break stuff down in the background, have you guys just listen to my ranting. You can just watch me break stuff down and just kind of aimlessly just, you know, just listen. You know, it's kind of like a channel update, it's kind of a life update, it's kind of a more genuine me update instead of every single video of like trying to be down to like 15 to 20 minutes long and just having to start like, hey guys, welcome back to another beautiful episode of, you know, high energy, let's go get them guys, which, you know, again, is still me. And I think I talked about that a lot in the last episode as well. Maybe the one before that. But, you know, it is all still me. It's just that, you know, you don't always want to be you, if that makes sense. You know, sometimes you just want to take a little bit more relaxed. But I'm still very ADHD ranting in general, which I always forget the fact that it comes out real bad. It comes out real bad with play Shipbreaker because I get so distracted. Usually when I do plays, I don't want to place all the time. I do really like this game, but I've never gotten to the end. But I love the story, but I don't want to overplay it. And secondly, I want to use these kind of as the channel update, life update types of videos. So I can only really do those so often because, you know, I mean, for better or for worse, there aren't always a lot of things to consistently talk about that are worth mentioning as a hour-long video of constantly talking, you know? Sorry for the pause there. I had to go get myself a Dr. Pepper. Here, can I get this to come through on the mic? I don't know if that came through in the mic between me bumping it. If not, I'll find a sound effect and I'll put it in there so you can listen to me opening a Dr. Pepper. Hang on, let me take a drink of my Dr. Pepper. Oh. Oh. God damn. Oh, that's good. That's some good stuff right there. You know, it's even more good because, like, I've always loved Dr. Pepper in general, but I also quit drinking pop. I quit drinking soda because I'm not gonna lie. You know, when I was unemployed for about 2 months or whatever, I was, yeah, again, not unemployed, but without work for about 2 months, I did gain quite a bit of weight. You know, I got up to like 212, you know, not fat, but kind of chubby. And I wasn't happy about it with myself in general because, you know, I don't want to be fat. I don't want to be chubby. You know, it's perfectly fine if you are, but I don't want to. So I just, you know, it made me a little upset. But, you know, I am now between working out at work and working again and just moving around more nowadays. I'm now down to 201 in the matter of like a few weeks, which is really nice. And, you know, like I said, I now have access to the gyms. I've been working out now actually only over the past like week and, well, my arms are sore. But I tell you what, I have not had soda in a while. So this Dr. Pepper, you know, the better drinks of all drinks, you know, of course, leave a comment down below if you disagree or agree, because you're going to have to. That's literally the name of the video probably is Dr. Pepper better than anything else? Because we know it is. Oh, but it does make you a little burpy. I tell you what, I'm dying over here. There's a reason I stopped drinking soda though, because I mean, one, soda is very fattening. I mean, in general, like it's not good for you. It's just full of sugar and calories that are just unneeded in your body in general. Like they are not good for you. But boy, does it taste good. But they are not needed. And what is this actually still stuck on? What? Where do you? Oh, I bet it's these other boxes and its storage bin right there. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, that goes right on down. Can I just go ahead and just like attach all these into the barge and it'll just go ahead and do it on itself? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. You go down. You go down. Whoa, that thing got flung. You can go on down. This is a waste of tethers. A big waste of tethers. And get that in there. Pull that one on down. Pull this one on down. Beautiful. There they all go. Take these beds out. We should be almost done with this ship. Like, it looks like there's still a lot to do, but honestly, once you get a majority of everything you want out of the inside, you can really just start throwing everything like in bulk into these big areas. This is all furnace. This is all furnace. This is all furnace. This is all furnace. Barge, I suppose. I don't really need to get all of these little door panels and tidbits. I mean, they're not going to be that important. We still want to get the most major points, like the barge stuff and the big processor stuff. This is probably going to detach the last section of this side of the ship here that has like this big like yellow door. Hey there. Come on, I blasted you in there. Get in there. There we go. Now is this thing free? Are you still not free? Hang on. Hang on. What are you still not free? What are you attached to, my boy? My man. My homie. I'm still concerned about you, Mr. Fuel Tank that is just leaking fuel everywhere. Is it this? Is it this piece that's in the way? This last little panel of aluminum. Are you free now? Can you move? No, still can't move. Okay, no. Oh, actually, no. That does go in the furnace. Okay, maybe take this waste disposal unit out. Put that into the barge. Let's fuel tank, get over here, please and thank you. Get you on down there. Wonderful. Another air filter there. We got a bunch of green gas now, just kind of spewing out everywhere. Which I don't know why the fuel is green, but what do I know of the future? Maybe in the future, fuel is green. Yeah, I know not. Put that over there. What are you still attached to? Is it this wall? Is it this wall that you want me to get rid of? Like, do you just want me like detach this wall in general? Is that the problem? Is that what you want? Is that what you need of me? Fine. Fine, we'll get rid of the structure right here. Beautiful. Are you detached now? No, you still got another part over here. Get rid of this. That's done. Get rid of this. Detach everything that I can see that might be attached to this darn freaking piece. Get rid of this little corner over here. We're losing a little bit of credits every single time we do this too, so I don't want to take off too many if I don't have to, but it looks like it's kind of getting to the point I'm gonna have to. I don't know how the other one came loose, but this one isn't. Go ahead and get all this barge stuff out of here. Any more barge stuff? Yeah, a fume chute. Okay, nice. Get that going. This is all furnace, a access ladder that got broken. Usually those go into the barge, but a Gorman chair. Ooh, I don't know what a Gorman chair is. Does anyone else know what a Gorman chair is? Can this thing move now? No. Why? What are you still attached to? Is it this corner? Do you still want to get rid of this corner? Is that what it is? Come on, baby. Move for me. Is it this now? Do you want to get rid of this? Are you still attached to this? Is this the problem? Where do they hurt you? Where do they touch you? Please just move. Why won't you move? I don't know how to get these things off. There's gotta be a way. I mean, obviously there's gotta be a way, but like, I don't know what that way is as I keep getting smashed around here. Get that piece into the processor. These lights actually, I don't think matter at all towards your progress. Like, I don't think they even give you any money either. They just go into the barge. Yeah, I didn't get any money for that. Move, you piece of, okay. Where is it this piece? Do you want me to get rid of this aluminum piece back here? Yeah, or okay, you're a little bit more detached now. I bet it is. I bet when that explosion went off, they broke all these aluminum pieces on the other side, and that, you know, kind of detached the whole unit for them. Oh, you are still attached to this. No, not that piece. This piece right here in the corner. It's hard to think that this tiny little corner piece is going to hold on to this entire section. Still nothing, huh? Is it this piece now? Oh, we're going to get it. DigiDs, we are going to get it. There it goes. Oh, there it goes. Honestly, if you guys play this game, let me know. Let me know if there's an easier way to get that thing off. I feel like we just wasted a lot of credits and like pieces of aluminum just trying to detach this one major section. My God. I mean, luckily it was just kind of like, you know, the furnishing, like, you know, the little bits and pieces of everything rather than like a large section. Go ahead and get this into the furnace. How big is that piece going to allow us? Is that going to be a lot of money? It better be a lot of money. Go ahead and cancel the text so it can just go ahead and drift on in there for us. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a pretty good section, a good chunk of allowance right there. Not too bad. Another barge piece, beautiful. And what is this? This is that, oh yeah, this is the access panel that I couldn't get out before. But now I should be able to move in front of me, please. There we go. So now, yeah, this is mostly all processor stuff. Get this thermal spreader off. But once this is like all done, once all the small bits are taken out, this entire unit can just like go into like it can go into the furnace just as one giant piece, more or less. I might have to cut it in half if it doesn't move enough. And listen, did I not get this side off? Oh God, no, no. I don't want to have to cut off more of this crap. All right, fine. All right, anything important, get these lights off. Those lights give us a little bit of money. This one's gonna give us a little bit of money. Let's cut off all these aluminum bracings again. It's gonna be this one. This one's gonna be cut off. I gotta get rid of this one that's touching it. Just every single piece that's touching it, just a tiny bit. Again, yeah, please leave a comment down below if you know a better way of getting these pieces off. It is a real struggle. What is this piece even called? Just panel aluminum. Wait, this is furnace. That's processor, panel nanocarbon. Well, hang on a second. If this is all gonna go into the furnace, this is still attached to the main, like, oh, come on. There we go. This is still attached to the main panel of nanocarbons. So if I go ahead and just get rid of those pieces there, we actually save money doing this, because if we throw that whole thing into the processor, we don't get the stuff that's furnace, right? So I may as well just go ahead and detach all this stuff regardless. But this is all gonna be wasted. And I can, but the little bits down here will not be wasted, because that's all gonna go into the furnace eventually as one large section. Okay, I'm starting to figure it out a little bit on my own. Maybe not well enough, but I'm starting to figure it out a little bit. Take myself a little bit of cash here. Oh, can I get it before it overheats? Oh, not quite. Ooh, come on. Ah, nice. Wow, that looks really hot. I better take a refreshing chug of my Dr. Pepper. Now that's good. So Dr. Pepper, if you want to go ahead and sponsor me, that'd be great. I've never had a sponsor before, but if you just need me to read some lines on how great your drink is, then my God, my brother in Christ, you have found your man. No, don't attach there. Hey, I will be surprised. My very first sponsor on this channel is going to be Dr. Pepper. Can you imagine? The small YouTuber with only 6.87 thousand subscribers, I think we're at right now. Maybe it's 6.67, I don't know. Small YouTuber gets first sponsor as a multi-million-dollar company. Dr. Pepper is a sponsor. Now they're making millions. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay, I can do this. Get back in time. I'm not gonna die this episode. Suit repair. Suit patch kit. Med kit. O2, oxygen. Oh my God. Okay. I swear to God, every single episode I do that to myself, but this time I lived. I'm not dying this episode. Because it costs a lot of money. You put yourself more in debt every single time you die in this game. Which, you know, to those of you who don't know, the main objective of this game, and there is a story and everything you're trying to do, kind of like with the Union, and Hal is like a guy sent by the company to like investigate because there were talks of a Union. And like one of the girls, like one other workers here was talking about the Union, but she's trying to keep it on the wraps and on the down low. And so now Hal here is trying to keep us all in check and make sure that we're all doing our job properly, and we're kind of fighting back against him, trying to fight back against the man. And honestly, I don't really know where this story goes, but we can also, well, we've also been building up a ship that that Weaver gave us, you know, one of our main boss, the kind of like the country looking guy with the hat. He gave us like his old like ship or whatever. We've been building up. That's why you have to collect pieces that we did in the beginning of the episode, because the more pieces we collect, eventually we will be able to, I guess, build the ship. I'm not really sure what it means when we build the ship. Maybe that is endgame. Not really sure. Go ahead and detach these engines, get these kind of taken off before anything accidentally happens to them. They've been sitting here for a while. Plus this will get rid of all the fuel lines without having to accidentally cut them. Beautiful. Get those going down. Beautiful. Oh, why is the reactor? Reactor. Wait, hang on. Okay, I gotta get rid of this piece. I don't know why the reactor's going off. Oh, it's because it doesn't have the coolant and it doesn't have the fuel. Get rid of that. Come on, get out of here. Detach, please fit. Yes. Come on, go. Come on, yes, okay. Ooh. That is good. I knew it was weird. This line, I was saying that earlier, that it was weird that this thing is still powered on, even though it is separated. Oh, this side's not powered on. This side's powered on because this goes all the way to the ECU unit. Ah, okay. Well, I did not know that turning off the fuel is going to do that to me. Well, I'm glad that we had enough access that we could get that reactor out, because if that thing blows up, you are more than dead. You are dead. You are dead. And also you lose all of your progress. Like, cause it's going to blow up the ship. It's going to destroy everything along its path. You lose like everything. You may as well just, that ship is done for. Like, there's almost nothing you can do. The only thing you can really do at that point is just throw everything into the furnace and just hope to God that you get some value out of it. Okay, gotta wait for the lights to turn off. Collect all these fuses. Wait for the light to turn off. Do it. Gonna time it a little bit. I think there's probably one more. Usually they come in pairs of 3. We need to turn all these off before we take off the power generator, because that'll keep it from overloading, and one also stop it from killing us. Ah, there's the third one. But it gets faster each time, so this one's gonna be a little bit harder. Okay, get ready. Do it, and now. Nice. So now this should be all good. Yep, the lights are green on it, which means we can get this beautiful baby out here. This is a huge money maker. 113,000 for this piece alone. Bam, there we go. And now let's go ahead and get this ECU unit out. First of all, let's get this giant pipe system out of here, because we don't need this anymore. Crap, did I just destroy the... No? Okay, good. Good. I feel like I may have accidentally destroyed the ECU unit doing that. I did kind of forget that I need to turn it off, but it doesn't matter because we don't have a reactor, I suppose? I don't know. Let's go ahead and get that pipe in there and watch this thing flail around. Just get in there, please. I know sometimes you like to go towards the furnace. No, get over there. Go ahead and turn off the tether. Just go ahead and let the magnetism kind of just draw it in. Oh, there it goes. Actually goes in nice and smooth this time. Beautiful. That is a good piece to kind of get out there. And then this wall, I believe I can go ahead and just burn away this wall. And do I want to? This is 30,000 for that wall. This one below it is also 30,000. So I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of this one, I suppose. It's all the same. This one seems a little bit damaged though, because I may have accidentally blew up some of the coolant bottles on the inside by detaching that pipe, which might be a little bit of an issue. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it's leaking stuff everywhere out the side. Pick this up. One more, pick this thing up. Beautiful. Now it's no more leaking out of there. Get this entire barge unit, just throw it down. Ooh, actually, I think I need to detach this on the back side of the wall, don't I? Yep, there it is. And there it goes. Bye-bye, my beauty. So, we are about... Ooh, I want to get this poster. This looks like a cool poster. There we go. So I think everything here is essentially furnace. I mean, we do have this kind of barge piece here. Actually, can I go ahead and just detach this right here? I should be able to, yeah. Detach this on these little cut points. Beautiful. Get this over to an opening. This heavy piece is like $18,000 alone for this industrial hoist. Nice. And then are there any other big old hoist units like that I need to worry about? Not necessarily. That's all furnace. Ah, here's one. This way. And I'm not really going to care about the wire rack above. I think I'm going to go ahead and just throw the rest of this entire ship straight into the furnace. Get this last barge piece out. Because I think if I throw this whole thing in the furnace, we are actually going to be pretty good on everything here. I suppose I may as well go ahead and throw some of this stuff into the processor. Where are you? So, are you attached by the computer? Is that how you're still staying on? Get out of here. Are you still attached by this plate here? I guess I can try to cut this thing. Let's go ahead and cut this thing off. Let's go get these lights out of the way. Not, you know, that they really matter, but get out of here. Cut this piece. Should still be good yet. Now the whole unit is free. Yes, it is. Beautiful. Go ahead and kind of push this down, get a good angle, throw it into the processor. Whole thing should go as a single unit. Yeah, that's like $10,000, $55,000. Oh, and it has all the pipes with it too. Oh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be real good. Get that in the furnace. May as well get all these small pieces going into there as well. Push that thing away. Don't you dare actually go into the furnace. Beautiful. What are all these pieces that are just kind of floating away on its own right now? My God. I guess everything did really blow up when on that first initial explosion. There it goes. Furnace for those pieces. There's still pieces flying everywhere for all this crap too. Anything else I can go ahead and just throw in right now? Anything else loose in the way? No. Oh, you are a little loose. Go ahead and get you going. And I believe these are barges. No, that's furnace. That's furnace. That's furnace. You are a barge. Get that door panel off. You are furnace. Yeah, I think honestly, if we just go ahead and just throw this whole thing into the furnace, we will be golden. I can't detach that whole unit. Nope. Let's go ahead and get this one off. May as well. A little bit less weight. May as well keep ourselves a bit of extra money. One more, I think, to go on this other side. Yeah, right over here should be good. Are you going to be free now? Yeah, now you're nice and free. Go ahead and put that into the processor for me, baby. Now we're cooking. Now we're really cooking with grandma. Mama? I don't know. Oh, wow, this whole thing. Yeah, this whole thing is starting to tilt now simply by just pushing that piece around. So without further ado, 7 tethers. Why don't you go ahead and start moving this big monstrosity of a unit for me? You're going to be able to move this whole thing for me, right? Come on. Get in there. Get in there. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Can I, like, blast you? No, it is not moving. It is not moving at all. Okay, well then let's just go ahead and just cut this whole piece off, I suppose. Can I just cut this at an angle? Yep, get that whole thing going. There it goes. All right, let's go get some more tethers, and then we should be able to throw this whole thing in as a single unit. I thought that was going to go before, because it kind of all tilted when just blasting that single unit in the way of it, but I suppose not. I might just have to cut it in half, because that's a lot of damage. Come here, little computer terminal. Work by profit. Tethers, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just tear this whole thing in half. Nope, nope. Get on over, oh, we got more pieces floating around. Yeah, you know, hey, I really like these hardspace videos. You know, like I was saying earlier, there isn't always a reason to make these videos because there isn't always enough things to talk about, because I've been mostly kind of almost non-stop talking for the better part of, like, well, an hour and 10 minutes now, it says. Oh God, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that there. That's freaking out on its own. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut right down the center, right through this door. Beautiful. Keep a center line. Keep on going. Move around. There we go. Through the top. Got that little piece off. Stay right in the center. Nice, nice. Couple more slices. We should be good to go. Ooh, yeah, just cut through the wires or rail guide. I bet it's gonna kind of, yep, it's gonna spark on me. Yeah, don't do, oh God. Ooh, okay, that's very sparky. So where are you still attached? Are you still attached there? Is that where you're still attached on? Yeah, get you out of the way. Oh God, there's a lot of electricity going on. There's a lot of electricity going on. Now, are you free? You gotta still be attached somewhere. Yeah, is that what's going on? You're probably still attached right there, whatever that is. Thermal plate. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Okay, well, I don't know why the whole thing just moved on me. Almost got smacked and killed again. But we should be good. Will this move now? Oh, come on, baby. Come on, Bessie. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Just put in a whole bunch of tethers for it. Why don't we? I bet we can even get this other piece moving too. Yeah? Come on. Move for me. Move for me. Yeah. Get everything going. Get all 40 or 50 plus tethers just attached in there. Get everything moving. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Drag each other in. Drag each other in. Look at all those tethers. Oh, there we go. Yes. I mean, I'm gonna have to buy more tethers anyway, right? So I may as well just go ahead and attach all of them. Tether maximum reach. I didn't know there was a tether maximum that you could have on a. I thought you could just attach all of them. Uh-oh. It's gonna be a problem if that actually somehow goes into the processor. That should be able to drag around, right? It's definitely gonna drag itself around. Please drag yourself around. There we go. Yeah. Now let's go ahead and sit here in silence and watch this thing just burn itself apart inside the furnace. Just get a good angle here. Yep, sit right here. There you go. Sit right here. I'll try to get a smaller reticule. That's kind of a smaller one. Just watch it all burn away for us. While I take a drink of my Dr. Pepper. What a refreshing taste to have to a refreshing ending. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. I shouldn't have bought these. I should not have bought these. I'm going to drink all these. This is why I don't buy pop anymore. I'm going to drink all of these. 210 calories per bottle. Oh boy. I'm never... I lose all this weight. I'm going to gain back like 3 more pounds by just drinking Dr. Pepper. Yeah, that is beautiful. It all burns away. Burn, and give me profit. And I can go into scanner mode. There are a lot of pieces still just kind of hanging around in the air here. But you know what? I don't care. We are done. We are done with this. We are done with this episode. And what are you right over here? What are you? Is that like... I see something. No, you're just... Oh, never. You're just a tiny little structural aluminum piece. Inconsequential. Does not matter. Literally didn't even give me any money. I keep seeing these little streaks coming across the screen too. Are we having like mini asteroids? They're like mini meteorites in the area. Well, I may as well go ahead and give myself a little bit of fuel and tethers for next time. And I don't need a tool. Actually, I could probably buy a tool repair kit. May as well. We did go through a few last time.
Have a nice day.
There we go. Let's finish off the day and see what is our profit. What is our profit? 32 million, almost 33 million, and I only destroyed about 2.7 million. Yeah, that doesn't matter to me. We're at $961 million still in debt. I don't know what happens if we get out of debt. God forbid the day that ever happens. I don't know. That's gonna be a long one. Ooh, and we have a new rank as well. Nice, junior specialist. And usually every time we get a new rank, like we get some dialogue along with it. You know, maybe like the next episode, maybe even when we go back to our little kind of habitat here. Let's see. Are we gonna get any dialogue coming back to the habitat here? No, no dialogue. Surprising. Maybe when we wake up. We got a new ship that we can break down too. Another large one. Ooh.
Some people dream of great salvage, while other people get up every morning and make it happen.
That was a very inspirational message. Thank you, Hab Voice. That was amazing. I don't know what I would do without you. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look. I think we did get one data drive, right? But usually it's just kind of like some background lore. Data miner, recover now. Recovery in progress? What is this going to be about? This is call for workers. Oh, wow. Yeah, there is a lot here. Don't cross the divide, call for workers. Ask for increase in workers coming up from Earth. We have far too many zeros currently at the second shipyards. We need the strength of some owners moving titanium around. We know it's the hit rate Kessler divide. So it's just kind of background stuff. Don't listen to what they are saying to you about crossing the Kessler divide. It's not easy. It's not standard. It's a crapshoot. It's more terrifying than a vacuum or any meteorite impact between the skies of Earth and the void of Luna. It's a debris field that's been building up for 200 years. Ooh, boy. Okay, so I guess it's kind of like they go together. Like one is telling you not to do it, and the other one's like, oh, we need more workers though. Come on over. So also take a look at this. We have, where is it? Ship Doctor. Yeah, we have been building up and gathering resources to build up this little ship that we have. So we have 5 wires and we only need like 1 wire to really install this next one. A manipulator arm. Install. Beautiful. Hi, Shippy. Shippy down below. Everyone below Shippy. Now we need some fuses. We got some fuses. We got a bunch of fuses. We need some heat sinks. Beautiful. On to the next part. We got a filter. Actually, you can see the progress up there in the very top. Our little purple bars here at the very top tells you where how much more progress we need to do. So we need another circuit here. Got another dampener. Got a rod. Beautiful. Now we need another fuse, dampener, some wires. Nice. And we don't have any distributors. Found in waste disposal units. Ah, so you can extract units from like kind of other parts to try to build up more. So, you know, hey, maybe at some point we should try to like kind of focus on getting this done. But I kind of want to see where the story goes in general. Just kind of vanilla like on where it brings us and all that fun stuff. But yeah. Thank you, DigiDs, for watching another beautiful episode of Hardspace Shipbreaker. Thank you for listening to my ADHD ranting for basically an entire hour plus long. And thank you for all the comments that you were definitely typing down below for all the Dr. Pepper lovers, and also comments on how to get some of those parts off easier, and overall comments on, what was it, the mower, the new job, trying to move stuff along, just a lot of things that I talked about in this episode. So, you know, hey, if you kind of missed, if you don't remember everything that we talked about, feel free to go back and rewatch the video, you know, try to get those views up, and just saying, if you want. But yeah, thank you, DigiDs. Like the video, comment down below, and of course, if you find yourself coming back for more, why don't you just go ahead and subscribe? I don't know if I actually even said subscribe yet, but subscribe. If you're already watching this far into it, make sure you do subscribe. I still don't know how to do any of these outros, but if there's one thing I can always guarantee you, is that I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.